That's not me. The infamous words of Arya Stark of Winterfell. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that is a Game of Thrones reference. And Arya Stark, in the world of Game of Thrones, was a daughter of a king, and by all means had every right to live a life of a proper lady. But anytime that was put on her, she would always say, "That's not me." Because in her heart of hearts, she identified as a warrior, and she was just born that way. She knew it in her heart, and nobody could tell her otherwise. And she didn't accept the label of a lady. She had no interest in it. And her belief about herself led her to a life that indeed reflected a warrior. And she did, in fact, fulfill a destiny of one of the greatest warriors in that entire series. And it's all because of her comment, of her belief. That's not me. I'm not a lady. She never said what she was, but it was evident in her behaviors. It was implicit. And I have a question for you all. Who are you? Are you what the world has told you you are? Have you even stopped to ask yourself who you are? If you have a goal that is counter to your belief about yourself, you're not going to get there. Yesterday we talked about motivation and how, these distant goals are okay to have, but we'll become extremely fatigued if we only perceive happiness on the other end of these islands of distant goals, these destinations of success. But rather, it's better to find daily treasures, to find joy in the process, to keep us motivated. But we'll never actually be able to stay put on those islands. So if we're talking about weight loss, how come lots and lots of people succeed with weight loss, but 90% go back? There's a 90% rate of recidivism. Okay? Why? Because we never changed our story. We never changed our narrative. We never changed our belief about ourselves. If we tell ourselves, I'm an overweight person who's doing a diet, you can lose weight, but you're still waking up every day saying, I'm an overweight person. And maybe you lose 20 pounds, but have you changed your story about yourself? Maybe you say, I'm a weak person and I need to lift weights. At what point are you no longer a weak person? At what point are you no longer an overweight person? Here's the secret. It has nothing to do with the scale. It has nothing to do with the weight on the bar. It has to do with the story you tell yourself. Arya Stark said, "That's not me," when she was just a preteen. And she was completely useless with her needle, her little toy sword. She was helpless, but she believed she was a warrior. And those beliefs led to actions that helped her develop the skills to fulfill the destiny of one of the greatest warriors in the entire show. And you need to change your beliefs about yourself. Probably. Maybe you have a great belief. But if you don't, you need to. You need to say, I'm a healthy person who's making healthy choices today. I'm a strong person who's training to continue to be strong and to be stronger. If you have this belief about yourself, you can't fail because it's who you are. Your beliefs dictate your thoughts dictate your emotions dictate your actions. It starts with your beliefs. Your actions dictate your outcomes. You want to get to those islands of success, those goals that are far, far away. and you want to enjoy the process, it has to align with your beliefs about yourself. So start today and say to yourself something positive. I don't know. Who are you? That's for you to decide. Who am I? I am a person who cares deeply about health and longevity, who cares about vigor and energy and embracing the fullness of life and expressing my physicality. I view my body as a gift and as a vessel to enjoy this life. And I see nature as a gift. I see healthy food. For me, it's not a struggle because it's a celebration. The things that make me stronger, the things that bring me energy are truly a celebration for me. Now, that takes some discovering. Maybe it takes a leap of faith, but that's what I'm asking you to do. And it shouldn't be a challenge to say to yourself, I'm a healthy person. In fact, that is the healthy thing to say. If you have the inner voice that says, I'm not a healthy person, then you're not. And the first step would be to seek help in changing that. All right, y'all. Let's tell ourselves a good story today. Peace.